Here in Denmark, we have a saying. To make soup from a sausage peg. That's this. The little stick on the scrunched up bit left over at the end. But what does this saying mean? Well now, who better to ask than the mice? For our leftovers are their feasts, and it just so happens they're having their annual banquet tonight.
Well now, Miss Kitchen Mouse. Mouldy bread, rancid bacon rind, and cow's milk 3 weeks sour? Another excellent feast! And another huge sausage end, with a sausage peg too. Wherever did you get it from?
Oh, just an old storyteller friend, Your Highness.
No one too close, I hope. For after tonight's spread, I've a good mind to marry you.
Oh.
If you were a princess, I mean.
Talking of which, dear, it really is time you chose between these 3 eligible princesses. That is why I invited them here after all.
Look, can't we talk about something else, Mother?
I'm sorry, dear. You really must choose this year. Or stand down as king. You know the mouse rules.
Oh, very well. Respected rodents and venerable vermin, I have decided to choose who will be my queen by holding a contest. You all know the saying, soup from a sausage peg. Well, whosoever shall go out into the world and bring me back the recipe for this fabled soup shall be my bride. And, according to our ancient law scrolls, all royal contests must be made open to everyone, whether highborn, common, or field mouse. Correct, Princess?
Yes, sir. That is the law, but...
Very well. Then I declare this contest open.
Oh.
So, ladies, who's first?
Oh, I am... Bye.
And so, the first mouse princess headed north, in search of the recipe the Mouse King had requested.
I am looking for a recipe because I want to make some soup out of a sausage peg.
Ah, soup, you see? From a sausage peg like this one, you see?
Garn! Never heard the like. Not round these parts. No how.
Oh.
Good moon to you, strange lady mouse.
Ooh.
I say, that happens to be just the thing we're looking for. Can we have it?
My sausage peg? Well, I do need it for my special quest, but I'll lend it to you if you like. Oh. The dew is made.
Good Miss Mouse. You have shown us kindness, so we have it within our power to grant you a wish.
Oh, I desire only to know the secret of making soup from my sausage peg.
But we've just shown you. We took your humble peg from the end of some sausage and used it to make something wonderful. That's what soup from a sausage peg means.
But I was hoping for a recipe. for the soup itself.
Ooh. Look, I really must fly, but just so you don't go home completely empty-handed. Bye-bye, Miss Mouse. Bye-bye.
Oh.
Days passed, and the first Mouse Princess made her way back to the Mouse King court.
And so I could find no such recipe, Your Majesty. I may not be able to get soup from a sausage peg, but look what I can do!
Violets! I'm allergic to violets!
Oh!
Next!
Not knowing where to start, the second princess did the sensible thing and went to ask her wise old grandmother.
Soup from a sausage peg, eh? Then become a poet, dear. For poets cook up all kinds of food for thought out of the tiniest crumbs of ideas.
A poet? But how, Grandmother?
Wisdom, imagination, and feeling. Go out into the world and get those into you, dear, and you'll be on your way.
Then a poet I shall be.
Now go to the ant. Consider her ways and be wise.
You have come to the right place, Princess Mouse. For we ants are indeed the wisest, best organised creatures of all. See that clumsy oaf there? No one will help him because every ant is taught to think of two things only: himself and how best to do exactly as I say.
So, who do I go to if I want to get the most wisdom into me?
Why, me, of course. For I am the source of all wisdom round here.
I see. Well, thanks very much. Wisdom tastes a bit like chicken.
Having gotten wisdom into her, the princess now went to the wood nymph in search of imagination.
Plucked from the wing of my fantasy friend, imagination himself, a poet's quill.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
And then lastly, to literally get feeling into her, she went back to the library, where she devoured every romantic novel.
First few chapters were great, but the ending needed more salt.
Eventually, she returned to the Mouse King's court.
And so, Your Majesty, the secret of getting soup from a sausage peg is me! For I am now a special poet. And I can cook up beautiful stories and songs. Thusly.
Next!
And so, the third Mouse Princess travelled to the other side of town.
Now, children, you're not starving. I fed you all earlier, so stop making so much soup out of a sausage peg.
Soup out of a sausage peg?
And so, she climbed up to find out more.
Hello? Did someone up here mention making soup from a sausage peg?
Well, hello there. I'm an owl. My children and I eat moles, voles, shrews, and mice.
Well, isn't that a coincidence? Because I'm a very rare kind of owl-eating mouse.
Well, I don't swallow that for one moment, Miss Mouse. But I admire your spirit. Come on in and meet the children. In you go.
Oh!
So the mouse helped the owl train her children for life in the outside world.
Oh! Oh, that tickles!
No, children. Pounce with your feet, then peck with your beaks.
And in return, the owl told the mouse all she needed to know about making soup from a sausage peg. Back at the mouse court, the third princess told the king all she had learnt.
And so, Your Majesty, the truth is, no such actual recipe exists. It's just a saying, meaning everything and nothing, depending on how you use it.
Which means, dear, this whole contest itself has been soup from a sausage peg. So, you must choose a bride now, or stand down as king.
Very well, Mother. Well, I suppose I could use someone to do my paperwork for me.
Wait, Your Majesty. She's wrong. There is a recipe, and I know it.
You do, Miss Kitchen Mouse? Phew. Then by all means, show us.
In fact, there's only 3 ingredients to it, sire. The first is boiling water. The second, of course, is a sausage peg.
And the third? Well, child, out with it.
Royal mousetail, ma'am.
Oh!
You just stick your tail into the boiling water, keep swishing it round for an hour or so, and it makes the most delicious soup known to mousekind.
And you're sure it has to be royal mousetail?
Oh, yes, Your Highness. Only yours or the Queen Mother's will do.
Oh! Well, I, for one, am prepared to take her word for it. How about you, Mother?
Yes, well, we only wanted to know what the recipe is, didn't we? We don't have to taste it.
My thinking exactly, Mother. Which means Miss Kitchen Mouse has won the contest. Well, clever Miss Kitchen Mouse, will you be my queen?
Gladly, sire.
Mwah!
And the king married the kitchen mouse. And to this very day, mice the world over still argue about how this sausage peg soup might actually taste. Which is all a bit of a soup from a sausage peg in itself, don't you think? The story I want to tell you today is a sad one about loving someone who doesn't love you back, and it starts with a game.
Oh! Ah! Oh! Whoa!
Oh, no, I hate this part.
Hey, Charlie,
Yes, Ed?
don't you ever get tired of watching this game?
It's not the game I'm interested in, Ed.
No, wait, I'm not ready.
Wow. She loves that part, you know. Oh.
All right. What I meant to say was, don't you ever get tired of watching her from a distance? It's getting kind of pathetic.
Good morning, Miss, thingy.
Hello, Mr. Stevenson.
I've got it! You're out!
Woohoo! Fantastic play.
Oh, hello, Ed.
Oh, hi, Elsa.
Well,
Well, what?
do you want to go for a stroll by the woods or don't you?
Oh, forget it, Elsa. I assure you, Charlie's attention is elsewhere entirely. But I'd be happy to go for a stroll by the woods with you.
Well, I was kind of hoping.
Oh.
Why not? Yes, let's you and me go for a stroll by the woods.
I thought you'd never ask.
No, wait.
Bye.
And there I was, and Master Nick threw me up in the air, and then the paddle swung, and wham! And then I flew way, way, way up there, and then I saw Mr. Stevenson.
Ooh.
And we chatted for a little while, as we always do. He's such a charming fellow.
Hello, Martina.
Hello. Chucky?
Charlie,
Oh, yes.
I was wondering,
Yes.
well, maybe you'd like to, with me, that is, go for a stroll by the picnic?
A stroll by the picnic.
Oh, I mean, go for a river by the woods.
I'm sorry, Chucky. I'm afraid I'm quite busy this afternoon. Did you know my parents were genuine silk slippers?
Yes, I did know that, actually.
It's great, isn't it?
It's wonderful.
See you.
Have you ever wondered if your approach might need a little polish? Oh. Well, look at Mr. Slick. I must say it's the best colour you've had so far. Crisp, vibrant, just the business.
Yeah!
Hey!
Isn't this great? Martina is bound to like me like this. We will be a perfect match.
Oh.
Would you like to go for a walk by the river with me?
Well, the fact of the matter is, Chucky,
Charlie?
Charlie, that I'm engaged to be married to Mr. Stevenson.
Mr. Stevenson?
The swallow up on the roof. The one with the hat. No, Mr. Stevenson.
Oh, that Mr. Stevenson. Well. Engaged, eh? I'm so happy for you. I have to go. No.
Oh, yes!
Mr. Stevenson.
Oh, good morning, miss. I'm sorry, I have to admit I never did catch your name.
It's Martina.
Oh,
That's me. I'm Martina.
I see. What a silly ball.
That's the 14th time she's been up there today. Planning a wedding must be really complicated.
I know it's not easy, but now that she's getting married, maybe it's about time you forgot about her. Don't you think? There are other fish in the sea.
It's not a fish I want, Ed. It's a ball. That ball right there. Martina.
I think it's gone. Did you see it? It has gone.
Martina! That's it. She's gone off to marry him.
Oh, let's find you another fish. What do you say?
I told you, it's not a...
I know, Charlie, but it looks like you're not getting the ball. So why not look for something else?
Never.
Come on, Charlie. You have to stick to the beat.
Many years went by, and Nick grew up. He got married, and he and his wife had a son called Eric. More years passed, and that seemed to be the end of it. But that's not always how fate works.
Oh, take it easy, will you?
Hey, don't blame me. This kid's just not getting the hang of it.
Ooh, where did he go?
Charlie?
Oh. Ah. Huh? Oh.
He must be around here somewhere.
Help! I'm in here!
Ooh, at last, someone I can talk to. Don't be put off by my appearance. Actually, I'll have you know, my parents were genuine silk slippers.
Wait a minute. You're not. Martina! What are you doing here?
Chucky?
Charlie. I thought you were married to Mr. Stevenson, off somewhere living happily ever after.
Oh, if only. I'm afraid that was just something that never existed anywhere but inside my head.
So, what happened? Where have you been all this time?
Well...
Oh! Ah!
Oh, yeah. Oh! 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 Oh!
And you've been here all these years?
That's right. Now I'm old and I'm ugly.
Martina, there's something I want to ask you. Why did you never want to go with me for a stroll by the picnic? I mean by the river.
With you? Why would I want to go for a stroll with you? My parents were genuine silk slippers, you know.
Oh, you'll never change.
I'm fine, just the way I am.
Oh!
Ah! I found it!
Charlie's all right! Dear Santa and all his helpers, he's all right!
Hey, look at that. I think Yes, I do remember this ball. I lost this when I was about your age, Eric.
But Charlie, what's the difference between you thinking she'd married someone else years ago and her just being here all this time ignoring you?
Oh, there's a big difference.
Which is?
If she had been here all these years ignoring me, I would have realized how horrible she is and looked for love elsewhere a long time ago.
That's exactly what I've been telling you all along.
Well, sometimes it takes me a while.
And so, after all these years, Charlie had finally learned his lesson. A soldier came marching along the high road. Left, right, left, right, left, right.
After all these years of war.
Home at last. Well, here's hoping someone has work for a penniless, starving hero. Halt! Who goes there?
Good evening, brave soldier. What a nice, pointy sword you have there. And what a roomy knapsack.
What's it to you, old woman?
I bet a big, strong fellow like you could carry a lot of treasure in that. Pardon me for listening in, but you did mention you were poor and hungry. Did you not?
You know there's treasure to be found.
Indeed I do. Gold, silver, and copper coins. More than you ever saw in one place before.
Keep talking.
Just climb on down inside this big old hollow tree, fill your bag and pockets, and I'll haul you up when you're done. Nothing could be easier.
So what's in it for you?
Oh, I don't care about the money. All I want is an old tinderbox you'll find down there. Sentimental reasons, you understand. It belonged to my dear grandmother.
So why can't you go down and get it?
I'm too old and frail, and the treasure is guarded. But if you follow my instructions, you'll be safe.
If this is some kind of trick...
Don't be silly. I'm just a weak little old lady asking for help from a strong, gallant soldier, and offering only to make his fortune in return.
What have I got to lose? All right, Grandma. Tell me everything.
Good, brave soldier. Well, first of all, you'll be needing this. Well, are you there yet? What do you see?
Just like you said. A big cavern and 3 doors.
Go into the first one. Do like I told you, and you'll be safe. You see the big box with the dog on top?
You weren't kidding about his eyes. They're as big as teacups.
Yes, never mind that. Place him on the apron I gave you, and he won't harm you.
There we go, big fella. It worked!
Of course it did. Now open the box.
Copper coins. Thousands of them. Woo! These'll keep me going.
Can you see my tinderbox?
Nothing here except a folk tune and copper coins.
Well, if you like those, you'll love the next room.
The next room? Sorry, Tiny. Duty calls. Mercy.
This one's got eyes the size of dinner plates.
Yes. Now follow the apron routine and you'll be safe.
There's a good boy. He's heavy too.
Yes, nice to meet you too. Now, let's see what's in this box. Silver coins.
I'm rich! Rich!
Yes, yes, good for you. What about my tinderbox?
No, the only box around here is the one making me rich.
Drat. Then go and have a look in the next room.
There's a pattern emerging here. There's nothing here. Just the sound of the sea. Wait a minute. We're nowhere near the sea. Nice little doggy.
See him yet?
You mean the great big monster dog with eyes the size of cartwheels?
There's no need to exaggerate.
Whatever. I see him, and he sees me. Oh, at least I died rich, even if I didn't live long enough to spend any of it. Well, here goes. Well, it's on the apron. Now all I have to do is get it off me. Jackpot! There's enough gold here to buy a palace! All right, Grandma. Hold me up.
Only when you've got my tinderbox.
Oh, yes. I forgot all about that. Hang on. Aha.
Did you get it? Well?
Yes, I think I just did.
My tinderbox! Give it to me! Give it to me!
Not till you tell me what you want it for, witch. Out with it, now, or it will be the worse for you.
None of your business, you lumbering oaf! You've got your money. Now give me my tinderbox. Oh. I said give it to me! Not so brave now, are we, soldier boy? Time to join all your comrades down below. Curses! But you won't survive this so easily.
Leave me no choice, witch.
And so, he killed her.
Woo! These'll keep me going. No, the royal suite'll do. Just as long as it's got a nice big bath. Hey? You wouldn't believe how long it's been since I had one of those.
Oh, I'd believe it, sir. Trust me.
Oh, and a slap-up feed. Steak, ham, eggs, the full works.
I see. And exactly how is Sir intending to pay for all of this? And will Sir be wanting his boots cleaned, with or without tongues?
You know, I think I'm going to enjoy being rich. Oh, tell your father he makes excellent boots. And that's for you. Don't spend it all at once.
Ooh. A gold crown? Thank you, mister.
Don't mention it. I know only too well what it's like not to have a penny in one's pocket.
Who is he?
A foreign nobleman, perhaps?
And so, the soldier was now a fine gentleman. Surrounded all of a sudden by so many friends with refined and expensive tastes.
Wonderful feast. To our generous host.
He could hardly remember all their names.
Here, here. Fine fellows.
Thorough gentlemen.
A prince worthy of the princess herself.
Huh? Princess?
Oh, yes. The most beautiful princess in the known world.
Really? Where can I see her?
Ah, you can't. Nobody can, you see.
A prophecy was once made.
No, it can't be.
Our daughter marry a common soldier? Never.
Just to make sure, he locked the princess in the copper tower. And no one but the king and queen may go in or out.
I'd very much like to see this princess for myself.
Sorry to bring this up, sir, but there's the small matter of your bill.
Well, why didn't you say so? Here you go. Huh?
Sir is joking, surely. That won't even cover the after-dinner mince. And good riddance!
Bounder!
Insufferable cad!
Cheapskate!
Yes, if I'd known I was paying my own bill, I wouldn't have ordered half as much.
Ah, well. Easy come, easy go.
Now the soldier was poor again. None of his friends came to see him anymore.
Too many stairs. What kind of excuse is that? If I don't find some firewood soon, I'm going to freeze here. Oh no. Don't say I'm out of matches too, huh? Wait a minute. The old witch's tinderbox. What the? Tiny! Where did you spring from? Could it be a tinderbox that summons magical money dogs? Well, some copper coins would come in handy just at the moment. Good boy, Tiny. So if you do copper coins, can your other two doggy pals play fetch too? I think I get the drill here. Let me guess. 2 strikes for silver, 3 strikes for gold. Now that's information I can use.
No, no. I had the peacock in black swan sauce.
Not so. You had the dodo pate.
What do you want?
To renew my reservation.
Yes, sir. Certainly, sir. Good to have you back, sir.
Aha! He had the money all along. I knew it. What a prankster.
What a fine fellow. Hurrah!
Hurrah!
And so, the soldier moved back into his fine rooms, and all his fine friends wanted to reacquaint themselves with him and his money. He felt lonelier than ever, and his thoughts turned to the princess.
Oh, I don't know, boys. I keep thinking about this poor princess locked up in the King's Copper Tower. They all say she's more beautiful than moonlight. Oh, if only I could see her for myself. Oh, they weren't wrong. I must kiss her.
And so he did.
Mother, Father, I had the most marvelous dream last night about a dog with eyes like teacups. I flew through town on the dog's back, and a soldier kissed me.
That's a pretty tale, dear.
But what can it mean?
I'll tell you exactly what it means, young lady. It means your mother's keeping watch over you tonight to make sure it was just a dream.
That night, however...
Oh, I can't bear it any longer. I must see her again. Silver, you go this time. And be gentle with her.
But the Queen had her running boots on.
Not so fast, doggy!
And off she went after him. Just as fast.
Aha! So that's where he's taken her. I'll mark the spot with chalk so my husband and his men will know where to look.
With every kiss, she heals my war-weary heart. It's nearly dawn. Silver, better take her home.
It's near here, dear. I'm sure of it. I marked the wall with a chalk cross. Oh, no, it can't be. But I don't understand. You see, dear, simple. When the dog carries her away, these buckwheat grains will trickle out of the hole in this little pouch and lead us right to them.
Oh, what spell has she cast on me? I can't sleep, can't eat, can't think till I see her again. Goldie, your turn, and take care not to be followed. Oh, my princess. How I wish I could be a prince, so one day I might make you my wife. One last kiss before dawn. You're right, Goldie. Oh, better take her home. Silver, Tiny, you go home too. I want to be alone. Farewell, my love. Huh? Uh-oh.
See? Grains of buckwheat all across his floor.
Take him away.
they're building my gallows. Facing death is nothing new to me. Besides, without my beloved princess, what have I to live for? Well, well, all these people, just to watch my farewell performance. Suppose I'd better put on a good show for them. Oh. Hey, boy, don't be in such a hurry. Nothing will happen till I get there.
I remember you. You gave me a gold crown once.
And I'll give you this penny if you run to the Grand Hotel and fetch me my tinderbox. It's on the chair by the fireplace in the royal suite. But hurry!
The royal suite? I'll be back in a minute.
Hurry, boy, hurry! Or I'm done for. That's all I wanted. To see my beloved princess one more time.
It's him! The soldier from my dreams! Stop this, Father! You can't do it! I love him!
She loves me. I knew it.
Shush, child. Executioner, proceed.
Wait! You mean I don't even get a last request? One last pipe, Your Majesty, that's all I ask.
No, I'm not in the mood. Executioner? Oh, very well. Just don't take all morning. Executioner, his hands.
Listen, I know this probably isn't the time, but have you any idea how bad for your health pipe smoking is? Sorry, of course, you have other things on your mind.
Right now, it really isn't my health you should be worried about, Executioner. Tiny? Silver? Goldie? My future in-laws over there don't think me worthy of their daughter's hand. Go help them change their minds, eh, boys? Well, Princess, it's a strange way to propose, I know, but...
Oh, darling, of course I'll marry you. You are the man of my dreams after all.
Hurrah for the soldier! The soldier for king!
The beautiful princess for queen! Hurrah!
And the old king and queen were never seen again. The dogs all had seats at the new king and queen's wedding table, where they all sat staring, with eyes wider than ever, at the feasting which went on all week.